Hello, Mahopac. This is your superintendent, Christine Tona, and welcome to our podcast of Budget Bites. In this episode, we have some of our elementary administrators joining us. We have Liz Blessing, our principal from Lakeview. We have Gary Chadwick, principal of Fulmer Road, and Dr. Michelle Tween, our assistant principal from Austin Road. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
Absolutely. We're excited about this budget. We feel like there's a lot of really good things in there that is only going to enhance the elementary experience for all of our students.
Yes, I'm excited too. Liz, what's going on in the world of library?
Okay, so we are super excited. This past year we were able to open both the Austin Road and Fulmer Road libraries, and we just opened our Lakeview library the other day, and all three libraries are now bustling with kids. Kids are borrowing books, and we're just really making great things happen in the library. Our library media specialist that was hired earlier this year, Miss Rose Spickus, is doing a great job building relationships and just getting to know the different climates and cultures of each of the buildings she's in. And now we're in the process of also hiring a library media specialist for the upcoming school year.
Yes, so that will give us 2 library media specialists shared amongst the 3 buildings, something that we haven't had in our libraries before. We have library aides that have done a phenomenal job, but having library media specialists just expands things even more.
Yes, we're super excited about that, and I know the staff it will really be well received by the staff and then also our students.
And all 3 libraries look absolutely beautiful, so thank you to the community for passing that capital bond.
Yes.
So Gary, we had some changes this year in STEAM. Tell us about them.
So we were excited to have full-time STEAM teachers in each of the elementary schools this year for the first time in our careers. I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge them. Jen Borst from Lakeview, Mimi Murphy from Fulmer Road, and Trish Hustis at Austin Road. And really having full-time STEAM teachers in the building has provided enrichment opportunities for all of our students in grades K to 5. Obviously, based on the activity and their grade level, their lessons typically vary from 40 minutes to an hour. They've also been instrumental in our computer-based testing preparation for this year, that all of our students are now taking their New York State tests on Chromebooks. They've also worked in the area of digital citizenship, because we all know that our students have access to different technologies at a much younger age, which is a tremendous resource, but we also need to make sure that they are all doing it in a responsible nature. So we're looking for brighter things to come, and also the STEAM teachers collaborating with both of our library media specialists, and we feel like it will be a seamless transition for all of our teachers and students. So thanks to the Board of Education for supporting that change and shift this year, and ultimately it's been great for our students and staff.
Terrific. Thank you so much for sharing that information. And Michelle, we know our students have lots of needs, and our social workers are one of the positions that truly support them. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. I think, as we know, we really educate the whole child, right? And there's been there are a lot of stresses in everyday life for adults and children alike. At each of the buildings, we have a social worker, but Fulmer Road and Austin have shared a social worker traditionally. And this year with the budget, we would have a social worker at each of the elementary buildings, which would be a huge help, given that we have increased mandated services for kids, as well as just day-to-day needs that they fill in and talk to kids and have groups, which is really great. So we're looking forward to that extra support at each of the buildings, full-time support.
Yeah, no, that's so needed, and the students will truly know and will be available to them. So those are great supports for all.
And just to add, in addition to supporting our students, one thing that we certainly value with our social workers in their work is their ability to connect our families with community-based resources. Sure. To get our students and their family supports, not only during the school year, but I know that they're working on some supports to get our students in touch with camps and resources to make sure that during the months of July and August they continue to receive the supports that they can all benefit from.
Very important, yes, and we're grateful to them and to all 3 of you and all of our administrators for the support that you provide leading our building. So thank you for being here.
Thanks so
Thank you
much for having us.
Thank you.
So thanks everyone for listening to this episode of Budget Bites, and remember to come out and vote on Tuesday, May 21st from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Mahopac High School.